Hey, hi. What was that? Hey, howdy, hey, everybody. This is Pete, having way too much fun. Hey, look, let me show you something real quick. Look at this. See this little guy? Ain't it pretty? Look at that. Look at there. Look at that. Oh, let me show you the brand name. See this? It's a koala. Koala. Guess where I got this from? Got this from Costco. I don't know if y'all have Costco's where you are, but Costco's like a big old warehouse type. Got to belong to get a discount. I don't know, but one of these big warehouse types like Sam's and all these kind of places that they have around where you walk in. They got everything in God's creation, and you got to be a member to buy stuff. Well, this last fall they had these in there, and I went up. A buddy of mine said, "Hey, you need to go check that out and see if you like the ukulele." My wife came home and said, "You know they got ukuleles up there." And I said, "Man, we need to go check that out," because I figured it'd be a terrible ukulele, but I was surprised. It's actually solid. It's solid koa. Now, maybe they call it Java koa, which means it's not actually grown in Hawaii, but all the research I've done so far, if you look this up on the internet and you compare the pictures, it's a top of the line Lanakai. Or however you pronounce it. I think it's Lanakai. It's top of the line, and they call it a professional Lanakai, and or a professional grade, I think that's what they call it. But the top of it is a real thin, non-laminate. It's solid. The ones they had the year before, from what I've read, were laminates. This is not laminate. It's got nice bracing. It's got good kerfling on the inside. I mean, it's a pretty little instrument. It sounds really decent for what it is, and I was surprised. So, if you're out in Costco, look and see if they've got these. But I think it sounds pretty good. If I could play it right. I think it sounds pretty good. But anyway, we're here to talk about the daily ukulele, and I just did it again. Hey, howdy, hey, everybody, and welcome to the daily ukulele. I don't know where my brain's at right now, but I can't say what I want to say. I think I've had too many of my diet drinks, maybe. Anyway, today's song is going to be All of Me, and it's on page 20, and it's a fun song. And I thought, why not start in the A's and go through and see if any song that I want to learn. And I actually love this song. I played it a little bit differently up until I got to this. And of course, it seems like all the songs that I play, I've taught myself, and I played it a little bit differently. But it's a fun song, and I think you'll enjoy it if you learn how to play it. I mean, it's one of these old ukulele standards. Every time I go through YouTube and look around, somebody's always singing it somewhere. And it's a great song. So that's what we're going to learn, All of Me. And the next thing you're going to see some music coming up. And we're going to go through it real quick, but it's not hard. So we won't be there too long. And then we'll be playing it. And I think when I get to the playing part, I'm just going to play it once through. There's nothing difficult about it. And I think we'll have some fun with it. And that'll be it. Okie doke. Anyway, I'll see you at the music. Alrighty, y'all. Now, here's the music. Now, it's really not too bad. There's a couple things you need to notice in here, and one of them is these two chords down here. I know they look and probably, maybe you think they're going to be heartbreakers because they're so bad, but let me tell you something. They're not as bad a booger as you think they would be. If you just remember to take your fingers and bar your chords, you can just like that B flat minor 6. You can just take your one index finger and lay it across the fingerboard, and you'll be just fine. And then on that A minor 7th flat B, if that's how that's pronounced, you can take two fingers and take your index finger and bar the second fret, and you can take your next finger, your ring finger, index finger, and then your whatever the next finger is called. Never really thought about that before, but anyway, you can take that next finger and lay it across the 3 strings, and you can make that chord. It's not too bad. The other things you need to think about is, now look, there's your first singing note right there. There's your first note. And but the other thing you need to think about is these triplets here. And what that is we've talked about this before, but a triplet takes one note and it turns it into 3 notes, and it actually sounds like what I'm pronouncing. The notes actually sound like triplet. Why not take? So why not take all of me? That's what that's going to sound like. So when you're singing it, this is not the right key for me when I do this song, but you've got a few of these triplets down through here, so don't forget those when you're singing them. The other thing is the only time those notes are used really are down here towards the bottom. Sorry about the shadow. Down here towards the bottom, and they're only used for dramatic effect. Basically, it's to go from that F when you end the song to that little dramatic effect in between the other F chord. So I mean, there's really not a lot to it. It's a good song, and the music's really not too bad. It's in 4/4 time, so there's going to be 4 beats of your foot between that bar and that bar. I mean, that's really all it's going to be. So anyway, I'll show you how to do this when we get into the next segment. And anyway, all right, well, that's the music, and let's get to do some playing. All right, see you there. Okay, now we're gonna have a lot of fun with this song. It's a lot of fun, and I'm gonna goof off while I'm playing it, and I'm gonna sing funny because it's really out of my key. So I'm not going to be able to sing it real well, and not that I sing real well anyway, but it's out of my key. It's too low for me, this version. But as part of my New Year's resolution, I'm trying not to do 20-minute videos. So in order to do that, I'm just going to play through once, have some fun with it, show you how to do it, and then I'll come back later and I'll throw in the video on the end, probably in my key, and show you another way to do it. So, but real quickly. See that? That's how you have fun with it. I'm taking my chord and I'm kind of putting a weird kind of little strum to it, and I'm stopping the strings from vibrating, and that creates a sound all its own. Hear that? That's having fun with it. That's why I keep telling you all the time. Do it your own way and have fun with it. There's all different kind of ways to do strumming patterns and all kinds of stuff. Now, there's some people out there that are real strict about the strumming patterns, 2 down, 1 up, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm always marveled that they can, keep that strumming pattern. My buddy, LiathGlas, I am amazed. He can do a strumming pattern all the way through a song and never mess up. I can't do that. I sit there and watch his videos and wonder. He's amazing. But here we go. I'm going to start this song, and I'm going to show you. Now, I might mess up in there because I'm used to playing chords my own way. So, meaning I'm used to playing it a different way. But let's have some fun. Do a little tiny intro and then come back in and start singing. Here we go. Well, all of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see that I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. How can I, dear, go on without you? Woo! You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? That wasn't so bad, was it? You can run this back and play it again with me, and we'll have a lot of fun the second time around, I guarantee you. The video won't change when you run it back, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, well, look, I hope you learned something, and I hope you had fun like I did, and go out and take a look for one of these and see if you can find it. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. All right, thank you very much, and we'll catch you next week. Bye-bye.